Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cobra's Corner. This one is probably going to be quite a short episode today, and you'll see why. Because I will be having a look at Action Master Banzai-Tron and his little friend Razor Sharp. Problem with my Razor Sharp is he misses his essential orange crab legs, but you know, doesn't really matter to me. I'll pick them up at some point. I can guarantee you I won't have a lot to say because, let's be fair, it doesn't transform and it's little to no posability. However, let's get into the corner, or, you know, Cobra's Corner, not Crappy Corner, because he's not crappy. I like it. Okay, so we're back with the toy itself, and as people know, Action Masters, as they are, have no transformation potential at all, unless they're the crazy, not really transforming ones like Spreem, and the other couple, the one that looks like Black Zarak, Double Punch I think he's called, and a couple of the other ones, I think like two others, but you know, who cares. So I'll quick 360. He's got really nice detail on him, as you can tell. We'll pull out a little bit just so I can show you a bit more of it. I love the colour scheme on this guy. I think it's really nice, especially the orange and the green. There's so many colours on him, but I don't know. For me, he just seems to work really nicely. But again, that's just me. You know, his Razor Claw friend is essentially just black and purple, but the legs would be orange. I'll tell you about this guy first, so we'll move Banzai-Tron off to the back there. Good, he didn't fall over. Now usually they would just peg into the hole there and probably have no articulation, well maybe twist them and that's about it. The claws look like a little bit like a face, like an eye there and a mouth, but anyway, they twist all the way around. They're just on a peg, and these just bend like that on a hinge, both of them do. Now for the gun, which, hold on, I was thinking that bit's weird because it looks again like a little face on the bottom there, so you could go like, hey, what's your problem, yo? And he folds his arms all hip and gangster style. See, little eyes, little nose, little chins. Anyway, put them back up. For the gimmick, what it is, even though the camera's gone out, there we go, back to focus. Top purple piece, grab, pull back, boosh, gun. And then you can fiddle it around to your standards, so I usually put that there, both claws there like that, and then he's kind of got like a fan-made hover mode ability, so he's and two pegs in the bottom, plus a peg at the top there, so I don't really like using this peg because it just makes it look a bit weird, so I usually use one of these two pegs here to peg into his hand. Banzai-Tron also comes with a little gun, so we put it there. I need to take autofocus off really because it's screwing this up really badly. A nice gun, well it's alright I suppose, as I pull it back just to show the detail. Yeah, I do like how it's got like a bit of a blade on it. I think he would have been much better with a sword. And then what you can do is what you can do with most Action Masters and make it a super gun if it goes in the hole. There we go. And you know, it doesn't look great. Another thing you can do, well, there's more than two, but there's two holes you can plug the gun into if you like. So you can have it a bit like that, which is how I usually have it. Now Banzai-Tron himself, articulation basically consists of head movement to about that point, and again, oh no, it goes that way, but I don't really want to twist it all the way around in case his head pops off. Arms just twirl around, they're very loose, as most Action Masters are, and then we have leg joints. Unfortunately, it looks like they have a lot of free movement, but they only really have two positions, down and straight. And even then, it's not really straight. It's kind of at an angle, bent straight. It's essentially for the sit-down pose needed for the vehicles and whatnot, and then if you like, you can get one more pose out of it, and that's essentially as much articulation as you can get out of the legs. And then if you want, you can put his arms forward, and he's driving a car or something, or riding a bike. You know, there's really very little to say for Action Masters. I will say that he does look quite nice on a shelf, because he is so different. I'm trying to find another Transformer. Oh, he'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so this is Submarauder's behind him, so let's see who else. We've got Spyglass here as well. So yeah, you can see he pops a lot more than the other two. Even this one, who's bright pink, because of his flamboyant colours. And I do like Banzai-Tron because he is so disgustingly Japanese styled. But what I mean by that is, the head to me looks like a very anime manga kind of evil mutant robot or an evil mutant spider crab. So yes, is he a good toy? No, not by any stretch of the imagination. Is he a fun toy? Again, it depends. If you play with your toys and you've got a crazy imagination, then yeah. You really buy this character for two things, and two things only. The character, which is awesome, by the way. Banzai-Tron is one of the badasses of the Transformers universe, and if you don't buy him for that, you should buy him for the display, because, like I say, he does look glorious. And, you know, you get Croc, and you stand them next to each other, and they look even better. Croc's downstairs on the computer at the moment, so I'm not going to fetch him, but that's essentially all I can say. Like I said, short video, I know I've waffled on anyway, so thank you for watching, guys, and, you know, tune in for another review if you enjoy this one. See you later, guys.